Residents of Thangmaiband, Meitei Langold and Tagil Khongband object to the proposed Imphal Ring Road project as it would affect them. Manipur ready to begin the 4-day Shiri festival from tomorrow. The Shiri Lily contest and performance by UK Best Band Monument among many attractions. Travel Affairs and Hills Minister Letpao Haukip says ADC elections will be held in September or October this year without fail. Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit soon to submit memorandum to Union Minister Nitin Gadkari demanding to upgrade Old Kasar Road or Tongjae Marils to national highways. After remaining COVID-19 free for 4 consecutive days, Manipur today report 1 new case of COVID-19 out of 101 samples tested in past 24 hours. And India reports 2,022 new COVID-19 cases, 2,099 recoveries and 46 deaths in last 24 hours. Active cases dropped to 14,832. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time, the English Bulletin, and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Residents of Thangmaiband, Meitei Langold and Takil Khongband demanded to shift the proposed Imphal Ring Road project as it would affect their families, and affected family even warned of committing suicide if their plea is ignored. The Directorate of Environment and Climate Change today held a public hearing on social impact assessment for acquisition of land for construction of Imphal Ring Road within Imphal West District at Harun Community Hall. Residents of Thangmaiband, Meitei Langold and Takil Khongband shared their opinions during the gathering. A similar public hearing for residents of Imphal East District was held last month. Experts and government officials who attended the public hearing gave assurance to residents of apprising their concerns to the relevant authorities.
Ring road se kai ma la ta tar ge tharon phone city sinabia ra yumlak akoina government o bi ko myam bu se yumlak so ba yumlak kun adu khata khali adu bu lem hauri ba mi myam sinabia ro de ba adu di government o bi de
ngarang nahan mak sei to bada koi silent zone ni sei to bia ro ason olu haidra mayep tu buk da ason do khongba da dana speaker to ro yang wana sei to ke ba adu gumba til ba jaga si gi he get mak da Saka tara mari pa matrai pan gari thogune hai bisibu kiting khanda bi outrabra habe je khanja aduga yar ga di ring road se mafam saba imphal gi area gi mapanda puthok piu hanasu masigi maramda anir omlak irang thokta lai kharabani hajan hadana thon biganu ason ana sing de yum soi habada bp wangatana na ba sokpa yam yaurabani ngahalai tana sumai to bi be to biganu.
4-day Shiri festival will kick off from tomorrow till May 28 after it was suspended due to coronavirus pandemic for 2 years. Speaking to media at the Tourism Department office in North AOC today, Tourism Director W. Ibohold said Governor and Chief Minister of Manipur will grace the opening ceremony of the festival aimed at understanding, preserving and protecting the rare Shiri lily. This year's theme is One Flower, One Festival. Most of the program will be held at Shiri Village Ground and Vakshi Ground as main venue, while adventure tourism activities will be held at Hangre and Joljeng. And exhibition the football match will be played at TNL ground. Dance performances by different communities will be presented during the festival. Popular fashion designer Kumarjit Laishram will display his work in a fashion parade on the opening day, while renowned designer Robert Narim will exhibit another fashion parade on the closing day and bring the curtain down. The much-awaited Miss Shiri Lily contest will be held on May 27 at Shiri Ground, followed by the exciting Old India Rock Band competition, the result for which will be declared on the last day of the festival. A performance by UK-based band Monument will be the highlight of Shiri Festival. The Department of Tourism and Transport Department will arrange buses at the concessionate rate from ISBT complex for people willing to attend the festival from 8 a.m. Delhi. Ukhrul district headquarters has also made arrangement for transportation from Ukhrul town to Shiri village.
Ukhrul district headquarters bus atopa amju thamjari bus asina Ukhrul district headquarters dagi Shiroi village bau pugani saisi da gari me amju loi khamiraga afam adudagi bus masa 17 seaters ina amuk function gi mafam sida koi puhanjagani festival asi lakpiba mayamna hogi ba sahida motion biba amora kai mayam langthok piramba festival loiraga lampak se pumsai chaiba thengnaje masina dustbin mayam se mafam sana tongan tongan mafam da thamba public urine phajana mafam sana thamba simyam je koi yam kan khona jari masida sijinabiyu aduga festival Zilwaraga, Hena Pava responsible about tourism festival ama ohenbada mateng pangbiyu.
Langtabal MLA Karam Shan and the Kamjong MLA K. Leishio today jointly flagged off a cycle rally from the western gate of Kangla Fort-tailed Ukhrul, carrying the message to save Shiri Lily and its surrounding habitat as a part of Shiri Lily Festival 2022. 50 members of Cycling for Humanity, including cyclist Rohan Philand, took part in the rally. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Karam Shan called upon people to preserve the endemic Shiri Lily. He also urged people to make efforts to safeguard the environment and prevent deforestation in the state.
Awareness sama darkar lai koi khuding maki responsibility ma adi u ayan thattaba maroina singi jaga sing sida adi u pambi sing je akoi gi live ni adi u pambi sing je leitragadi sing leiroi doini nong taroi doini aduna ising is still live aduna si khangmina bam darkar lai pamlo u ba mafam da chatna hauriba u wa mayam ma yan thalagadi kanaroeba aduna Shiroi Lily kanbasiga mari lainana environment se akoi Manipur da leiriba praja khuding ma na bab taminaraga madu save tawna da bohona bado
Speaking on the sideline, Tourism Director W. Eberhold said this cycled rally aimed to raise awareness of the endangered and endemic state flower, the Shiri Lily, found only in the Shiri Peak. He thanked all stakeholders for extending support to the Tourism Department in making the rally a success. The General Manager of Classic Group of Hotels, Salam Sachidananda, was among those present on the occasion.
Akogi Radiant, Aragi Velo, cycle and accessories, Mayam Punna, Kusam Naraga Pangtuliba, cycle Lily, Asigi, Manung Nungeva Timse, Safe Shiroi Lily, Shiroi Lily is in danger arena. Other Masigi awareness public ta Manipuri youth sing the Mafam Kudimakta, cycle Lily is Taraga, Miyam da Masigi Gantahan, Bama, kind of message of a pin of Pandam da. From Sinjabani, Manipur Praja, Impal to Ukhrul Labor, Mayana Masida Punda, Sozok Pinabu, and the Tourism Department, Makedi appeal to
All Tribal Students Union Manipur assumed a cordial warm welcome to Hilt Area Committee HAC members of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly today at the auditorium of Tribal Research Institute in Chingmirong. Addressing the occasion, Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Letpao Hawkip said that the ADC election will be held in September or November this year without fail. He maintained that a draft bill related to the Hilt Area Committee had been prepared and the same would be tabled during the monsoon session of the State Assembly. He asserted that HAC members would strive to pass the bill in the House. Letpao Hawkip asserted that the new draft bill is better than the previous one.
We have prepare a draft bill which will be much better and greater than 2008. Let me assure you, rest assured, this time the draft bill will be better than 2008. And it will be tabled in the monsoon session, likely to happen in June or July. And it will become an act. Devolution of power will be given to the ADCs. I take an opportunity to appeal to all concerned, to all my people, to my tribal peoples, to support the bill, and we will have an election in September or October, surely.
Speaking on the sideline, Atsum President Paltin Thang Lufeng said Atsum's stance with regards to ADC Bill 2021 remains the same. Chairperson of Hills Area Committee Diganglung Gangmei, representatives of ANSAM and KSO General Headquarters and other eminent persons attended the program.
The position of the All Tribal Student Union Manipur with respect to the ADC Bill 2021, I should say, remain unchanged. The bill has to be tabled first and discussed and debated in the Assembly. And if any modification or alteration, if deemed necessary, is to be made in tandem with the rules of procedure and conduct of business of the Manipur Legislative Assembly. We feel that the SSC is not functioning as it's supposed to be. The SSC should be strengthened because they have been given enough power, authority within the state law by the Constitution.
Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit would soon submit a memorandum to Union Minister for Road Transport and Highway Nitin Gadkari demanding to upgrade the Old Kasar Road, also known as Tongjai Madal, to National Highway. Speaking to media at the party office in Bawalpara today, President of Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit M. Tombi said Shiv Sena Manipur had already submitted a memorandum to lift the Armed Forces Special Powers Act from the entire Manipur in the wake of an improved law and order situation in the state. He said the memorandum had been submitted to the Prime Minister and Union Home Ministers through the Parliamentary Standing Committee members who visited Manipur recently.
Parliamentary Standing Committee ki chairman daina memorandum ama pibani law and order si khar makai safra banina Manipur apummadagi Armed Forces Special Power Act silokthuk pi haibama akoi ki MLR LR Act 1960 se atai atopa India ki state tawdaba angakpa pudama khoi Manipur da tawri se masik uniform oina land law se uniform oina janhan bi haibama ipai puna matamdagi thanama tongjai bari 30 km shorten oiba adu only the one akoi ki RC bridge leiba adu leima takta atai na taba thong atai leitaba National Highway Onthok Pinanaba, Union Minister Gadkari Jida, Atu Matamda, Koi Memorandum Summit.
Education Minister Thaunao Jamd Basant reminded students that their future depends on present action and habits. Addressing the 17th Foundation Day of the Mega Manipur School in Yarelpad, Imphal East today, Minister Basant urged parents, guardians and teachers to guide their wards in their daily activities, habits and mannerisms based. Besides stressing on academics, he assured that the state government is striving its best to bring a conducive environment for education in the state, and possible help will be extended to schools to produce bright students.
Education sectors, it should get the most important primary importance in education. The period of never. Only after we become, as you know, we have a level playing field in terms of equitable education. It will bring a great, lead to our, efforts to make our state one of the leading states of the country.
BJP MLA Karam Sham today assured that he would urge Manipur Assembly to implement Manipur Library Act 1988 at the earliest. He was speaking at the 35th Foundation Day celebration of the Manipur Library Association Mala at the conference hall of the Manipur Assembly Museum and Archives All Assembly Complex. The MLA stressed the importance of the libraries and appealed to youths to cultivate reading habits. Mala felicitated Manipur Library Association patron member MLA Karam Sham and the Kakching MLA Mayang Langbam Rameshwar. On the occasion, the MLAs also extended monetary aid to the association.
Manipur Library so we almost saw that implement of separate directorate like the Kotna Tautaragati, Masi Manipuri Prasagi, Howling Narusingi, quietly kind of a person who we get over put name. The Manipur Siam Louis, Apahuta Yagante. A quick Howray Narol singing Jan, Sokanava, Moy knowledge, and Ganava, Moy the Light Pab, habit, and Nanava, Tamating Topan Harol sing way, and never honor the Mating Bang, the river post, Amapusahi, Kuntra, Marine, and then Lava Tambai, Sini, like Tea.
Miscreants who claimed to be representative of Kangchup Hills Area Land Protection Committee reportedly hindered relevant officials from carrying out demarcation of 56 Kadangband and Irang Naga village today. Singda Nahadol Diaifa Thauni Kanglub Shingda Kadangban Part 1 demanded Revenue Minister cum Chief Minister Nongthoman Bireen to look into the matter so that the demarcation could be completed on time. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, advisor of the association Nunglepam Bobby said relevant officials came for a demarcation exercise after the same was agreed in a recent meeting among Imphal West DC, Kangpokpi DC, Lamsang SDO, Kangchup Galjang SDO, officials of Lamsang and Kangpokpi police station and leaders of the two villages. Bobby said leaders of the two villages had already submitted the necessary documents to relevant DCs. He condemned Kangchup Hills Area Land Protection Committee for giving hindrances.
56 Kadangmal map se seat number 1 amasung number 2 hain khaidok sei seat number 1 sida haurak pataragadi singdadam multipurpose dam hariba ei da leriba se akhoi gi belly gi jaga yamna yauri makha ta na sathana na bagi damakta ngasi sathaudre dana akhoi government da akhoi nuai taba natraga na sauba kari gumta leite kari gi no haraga akhoi maithibu oidri hariba democracy na si akhoi gi oirame moi adum laibada karisu kaiba leite moi gi lamju akhoi na sisinagani akhoi gi lamju sinagani lamina ba masen ngatang dani tawbadubu akhoi gi 56 Kadangmal hariba jaga sing amkhoi khangtona na bagi damakta honorable chief minister na ming satellite GPS oigera aduga atopa ama sinabiraga opsalam sinabiraga makhata na continuously akhoi kano democracy sathabina bagi damakta government amu puning chingsinjari.
Jiribam District Police OC H. Devan Kishore clarified that passengers coming by train to Jiribam are taking the necessary ILP from the ILP counter set up near Jiribam Foreigners Checkpost while interacting with media person at Jiribam's Babapara today. OC Devan Kishore added that the ILP counter at Jiribam railway station is non-functional due to some issues.
Jiribam railway station the lakpa passenger purakpa train singse daily service laitri adumaku marakta passenger yauba train lakani haibadi station master ga aikoi ga pau phaunaraga Jiribam district police ki team thaduna mapan lamdagi lakpa ILP darkar leiba passenger sing handoktuna Jiribam thongda hangliba ILP counter da puraktuna niyongi matung inna ILP sapsana issue tawduna lagli hanadagi hauna zu adum tawri haina Jiribam district police ki maikaidagi phongdoksari.
All India Trade Union Congress AITUC Manipur State Committee press note condemned those private transport service providers who are charging high fares even after the reduction in price of petrol and diesel recently. Population of Manipur is rising over the last couple of decades, while the number of indigenous livestock is on the decline. Among them is the rare swamp buffalo. People of a new two-swamped village in Ukhrul district are making efforts to increase the population of swamp buffalo in the village. Impact News bring you a special report.
New to Swamp village, inhabited by the Tangkhul tribe, is located around 84 kilometers from the Ukhrul town, and it comes under Jasami subdivision of Ukhrul district. With more than 2,500 swamp buffaloes, New to Swamp village is the village with the highest number of swamp buffaloes in the entire Manipur. As per the livestock census report of 2003, total number of buffaloes in Manipur is about 10,000. Of these, around 6,074 buffaloes are in Ukhrul district and about 3,075 are in Kamjong district. The swamped buffalo, locally known as Silui in Tangkhul dialect, has some unique special traits like its capability to climb steep hills, ability to pull heavy logs. Hence, these buffaloes are utilized for agricultural activities. Preserving these buffaloes is not without any challenges. The village lost more than 100 buffaloes due to the outbreak of an unknown disease last year. Chairman of New to Swamp Village Development Council, Grayson M. Vashum, expressed concerns that the nearest veterinary center is located 84 kilometers away in the Ukhrul town. He said the district veterinary department had organized vaccinations for these animals on 2 earlier occasions. And apart from that, villagers don't have the necessary know-how on vaccines and medicines required for treating their buffaloes during such outbreaks of diseases.
At least 50 above the amokashi tokore amo iroise. Aduna government miken jangbiraga hantaki iroe ke buffalo ke mela pangkhatpa sida henna amoga ana ayak sitokpa tokta ningai. Government Karamana safe to be gra, Habitu, Tobio, Hana, Kun, Ta, New the Som area neighboring on behalf when a VTC chairman Amawena, I say government appeal Tauzari.
Chief of New to Swamp village, Shangmayo Vashum, emphasized the importance of these buffaloes in carrying out their agricultural activities. He said the village faces many problems as it is located remotely along the Myanmar border. He also mentioned that another Tangkhul village called Sombra is located just 21 kilometers away from the village further towards the Myanmar border. The village chief recalled that former Lok Sabha MP Mani Charanamai in 2006 assured that a trade center would be constructed in New to Swamp village, but it has not materialized yet. Shangmayo hoped that the veterinary minister come New Chingai MLA Kashim Vashum would take positive steps and build a veterinary center in the village. He also urged the relevant authorities to establish a trade center in the village.
129 pillar asina ekwegi porter ni haba international boundary ni adudigi ekwegi labisi yam atu danger de le maramdi phajana government adugi tamak da pesa happy taba ekoi private same 2006 da many charana me MP oiringa da sida trade center hangani hane man wasak pikraba hujik 2006 da hangani habdu hujik phoba 2022 lakhre adugi tamak da krisu tawbitaba simak ki kishim som minister cabinet minister oibagi ekoi thajabale man tawgni habdu thajabale.
Villagers have formed 5 Iroi committees to safeguard these buffaloes. Chairman of these committees, Chinauchung Vashum said buffaloes are set free in the forest for grazing once the farming season is over. He urged the government to fence the village boundary as it is located along the Myanmar border, and there have been instances of these buffaloes wandering onto the international border, never to return again.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯄꯤꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜꯗꯨꯗ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯌꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯟꯖꯥꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯈꯔ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯏꯔꯣꯏ ꯊꯝꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯄꯥꯛꯋꯦꯌꯔꯒ ꯐꯟꯖꯨꯋꯦꯌꯔ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯖꯩ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯆꯧ ꯑꯁꯥꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯆꯪꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯨꯅ ꯁꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯕꯤꯍꯥꯐꯇ ꯏꯔꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯒꯤ Iroi Group ki chairman ama wena masi hajaninge.
For Impact News reporter Jotin Kundrakpam and video journalist Namairapam Bisorjit, this is Joyce Husham, new to Som Village.
Welcome back. Moving on with our bulletin. After remaining free from COVID-19 for the fourth consecutive day, Manipur today reported one positive case of COVID-19 out of 101 sampled tested in past 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, coronavirus has affected 137,231 people and claimed 2,120 lives in the state so far. Total recovered cases are 135,110. Recovery rate remains at 98.45%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
SNS Gold Private Limited India most trusted gold buying company Imphal branch Hangzari company asina pijariba facility singdi sana kaiba gold carat matching ke matengna adom gi sana gi quality khangdoklaba matungda best price ta sana kaiba yagani gold loan amasung sana bandop hanba ngamdaba singi gold settlement tongzari cash in 5 minutes akupa marol gi damak makhagi address asida langsin birau SNS Gold Private Limited New Checkol Imphal branch.
Baba nasi ini thoy gi lohong bada meyam yam hai ba ada ai gi lohong bada de kai kai happy doino
kar ulura
ai gi di lawoina unbiyo ba
ha lawoina go wakal se yaure dne sada saza ipana noi da hai gi da budi ne humang manam bune lei manam dong na nusiu ko adu khakta da tinjel lai chen da bak chang ai do noi goi duri ni ko
baba ai gi di law unbi no
nang di khange itak irang mi ni na kar ulo hai bo ni ne
adu buro hayangwai charon suron phawbada ningkhai roidaba tata tiskon gi yotna saba yumoin unbiyo ba
ha tata tiskon
yes papa
sana low pa ma binna nang good aina noi poi ba na paw ni na aina gooder tata tiskon gi yum chaba pa mi ba sana pisin na gooder gooder
Admission open. Triangle Tutorial Center TTC Moto Career Path start here. Sangai Pro Mamang Laikai near Little Flower School da Kosem na Lauba Class 11 amadi 12 Science ki Foundation course Jun Taraga Mangal Ishingani Kundani Thoi dagi Hozaragani Experience Lairaba Oza Kayana Physics, Chemistry, Biology amadi Maths Takpi Tambigani. Form available from 20th May 2022. Akupa Marol Gidamak 8837291003 natraga 7421818857. Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok chare haidiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. India added 1,675 new COVID-19 cases, 1,635 recoveries and 31 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cash load stands at 14,800 41. Total recoveries are 4,26,73,737. Recovery rate stands at 98.75%. That toll reaches at 5,24,490. Over 192 crore 52 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far, and globally coronavirus has infected about 52 crore 84 lakh 1,900 people. It has claimed above 63 lakh 2,000 people, and recoveries are above 49 crore 88 lakh 32,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 23 lakh 83,000 in the world. Locals started repairing Ayangpally Road from Jennings to Kongba Bazaar today. Commuters have been facing inconveniences applying on the pathetic road full of potholes for quite some time. Alpha and Omega School founder Wahengbam General, who initiated repair of the road, said Impact News had even reported on the deplorable condition of the road. He appealed to the government to take stock of the situation and also called upon people to voluntarily come forth to better the road condition.
Emergency accident but as a citizen Sagi Tongan Semda problem like the Mayam Zoo on the blame the Wimota, Sagi voluntarily Tobuna Pagada and Kanjay, Masi, Mayam Sakaki being to Changling request of the game.
Raj Medicity organized a mega health camp at the Kwatha village in Technopole district under its corporate social responsibility scheme today. Speaking on the occasion, the managing director of Raj Medicity, Haubijam Rajend, said that the health camp was organized with the aim to give healthcare services to people living in far-flung areas under the corporate social responsibility scheme of the hospital. Doctors specialize in different fields, including 70 staff participated in the camp. Managing Director of Raj Medicity also termed healthcare schemes like Ayushman Bharat and Chief Minister Gi Haksel Gi Tengbang CMHT schemes are boon for people of the state, and highlighted that various beneficiaries under these schemes are being treated in the hospital. Secretary of Kwatha village Takhelambam Sanjoy expressed satisfaction for organizing such health camp in the village and also drew the attention of the government to upgrade the primary health center located in the village. 28 Assam Rifled also gave valuable assistance during the camp.
India government provide to yam phajaba health ki scheme thodang dona Chief Minister ki Haksel ki Tengbang na card amusule adu masi amna Manipur ki baza singi damte ti koi god give ne koi lobo yare high scheme se hospital se lakku matam da koi na paisa ting dana hidak ta ki adi laying bagi mamal da ki lay bagi paisa di loina ma koi na laying bagi pot ma koi thamjari aduga nan koi na visit lakku matam da makok da bomb machet leiba lokthop puding ngam da ba adum bai complaint leita bu sunate makoi de Raj Medicity na amna CSR ki makhada na card pai to free of cost ta koi asang ba paisa puno mo loina laying ka makoi da adum ba facility to pigina.
State Ayush Society Manipur and Directorate of the Ayush Lamphel Part jointly carry out one-day free Ayush health camp today at the Kwatha village of Technopole district. The camp was held under the aegis of National Ayush Mission and with directive of Chief Minister to promote Ayush treatment in every nook and corner of Manipur. Directorate of Ayush Department Director Dr. Y. Dineshwari informed that the similar camp will be conducted in More tomorrow. Around 10 health experts, including Ayurvedic, homeopathy and yoga therapists, took part in the camp.
Moredana akhoi 50 bedded Ayush Hospital Integrated Ayush Hospital amalay sisiga naknaba oiba maramna sida akoina kothada yengiba patients se if review darkar oiragadi Moregi 50 bedded Ayush Hospital satlaga review tawzabagi khudongzaba yanaba sida akoina yengiba se akoina ticket sida kai se free health camp oibanina aduga sige ticket se paibiraga any district akoina yengbada free of cost adum ticket kaktana adum yengba yani sige ticket se pairaga hidak su pigani.
7th-day voluntary blood donation camp and the campaign kick-started today at RIMS Blood Bank in Lumfeld, Lifesaver Manipur, Imphal Hospital, HDFC Bank Imphal, Kombire Garden, Yaralpad, State Blood Cell, NHM, Manipur, SBTC Manipur and Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS jointly organized a blood camp and campaigned on the theme Giving Blood to Helpless Patients Who Have No One. The event also marked the 25th times of blood donation for Laishram Bebisana, who is a resident of Itham Nungai, Imphal East District. Leimaram Waroiching Youth Development Club and CJI Foundation jointly conducted a comprehensive free eye screening camp today at Leimaram Waroiching in Vishnupur district. Altogether, 71 patients received free eye checked up during the camp. One-day brainstorming session on medicinal plants for rural livelihood and drug development in northeast region of India was held at the Institute of Bioresearch and Sustainable Development in Dakil today. IBSD Imphal CSIR Northeast Institute of Science and Technology Jorhat with Society for Pharmacology, Kolkata jointly organized the session as part of International Biodiversity Day. Attending the program, online Minister of State for External Affairs and Education Dr. R.K. Ranjan lauded research initiatives and outreach activities undertaken by IBSD to boost income in the northeast region. More than 30 traditional healers of Manipur interacted with experts on the occasion. All India Tazemi Insaf Manipur State Council demanded Manipur government to book everyone involved in the death of Muhammad Abdullah. The council press release says deceased Muhammad Abdullah, a resident of Yairipok, Changamdabi, served in the Indian Army during his lifetime. Samta Sahitya Academy Chhattisgarh has selected Salient distilled producer Fanjobam Lanajid from the Kaisamthong Longjum Leirak for the Saint Kavir Kwame Ekta Award 2022. Award will be distributed on the 14th of June at Raipur. It may be mentioned that Lanajid has already bagged 5 national awards. He is currently Secretary of Aiba Singhi Loop, Old Manipur Kidney Transplant Patients Welfare Association and Media Advisor of Langol Old Age Home, among others. Jila Parishad and Gram Panchayat members of the Manipur who had bagged various national awards have been felicitated. Kungang Semgat Sagatpa Lupt Lamjao organized the reception at Mayeng Lamjao in Kakching district. .44 Assam Rifle under the aegis of 22 Sector Assam Rifled IZARS renovated the premises of Kahulong Primary School located 12 kilometers away from Tamelong district headquarters. The initiative was under the Jand Vigidhari campaign. The school, with 5 classrooms, has been in a deplorable state for a long time, handing over the renovated school. .44 Assam Rifle Commandant motivated students to participate in school daily activities actively. As a part of security measures, Imphal West Police Commando team conducted a house-to-house search operation in the adjoining areas of Lamboi Khongnamkhong and Iroi Shemba today. Police searched about 45 houses and verified 90 residents during the operation, which started from 6 a.m. till 7:45 a.m. No one was arrested. And in international news, Russia is now trying hard to capture the Donbas region of Ukraine after taking over the Azovstal steel plant in Mariupol. Meanwhile, Russian diplomat to the United Nations Boris Bondarev has resigned from his post in condemnation against the war on Ukraine. Addressing the ongoing Kuwait summit in Tokyo, United States President Joe Biden made a remark that Russia's invasion of Ukraine will remain a dark hour in our shared history. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also alleged Ukrainian soldiers for killing every living kept creature in Donbas region. Volodymyr Zelensky sought support from leaders of superpower countries in defending his country from Russia. Now, the news from the world of sports. In fourth, the Shanghai Trophy Veteran Football Championship, famed Yaskul defeated TBSFA Taubungkok by 3-2. Jayanta, Ranjit and Vijend secured 1 goal each for famed Yaskul, while Jayant Kumar and Inaucha secured for TBSFA Taubungkok. In another match, VSA Sora beat ATVFA Thangmaiband 3-2. In tomorrow's match, AYVFA Yaripok will face CVFA Chajing in the first league match, while FC Imphal will meet SVA Khongjom Kairak in the second match. Seven-day badminton coaches training program under the aegis of Badminton Association of India since May 18 concluded today. Manipur Badminton Association organized a program at the indoor stadium in DM College campus. A total of 30 coaches, including one women coach from the Badminton Association of various districts, participated in the program. Former chief coach of NIS Patiala and the current national coach Surinder Mahajan, along with coach of Indian junior team L. Rinki, trained the coaches. President of the Manipur Badminton Association Y. Joy Kumar, Vice President Y. Samarendra, Secretary N. Shyam Kumar, Treasurer K. Jayanta, IPS and eminent members of the association attended the closing function. Speaking on the occasion, national coach Surinder Mahajan expressed hope that the coaches who attended the training program will be able to teach various new techniques to their students, and the state will be able to produce quality settlers who can play in the international level.
This coaches training program organized by Manipur Badminton Association was excellent, and this will be very useful for these coaches who attended. More than 27 coaches attended this from various districts, but they showed very good response, very good interest, and learned so many things about coaching. I am really very happy with the response of coaches. They took so much interest and learned so many things, and which will definitely improve the standard of Manipur. And I hope future of Manipur badminton is very, very good, and the players of Manipur can bring laurels for Manipur and for the country.
Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. Before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Residents of Thangmaiband, Maitei Langold and Takyal Khongband objects to the proposed Imphal Ring Road project as it would affect them. Manipur ready to begin the 4-day Shirui Festival from tomorrow. Miss Shirui Lily contest and performance by UK Best Band Monument among main attractions. Travel Affairs and Hills Minister Letpao Hakib says ADC elections will be held in September or October this year without fail. Shiv Sena Manipur State Unit soon to submit memorandum to Union Minister Nitin Gadkari demanding to upgrade Old Kasar Road or Tongji Mudil to National Highway. After remaining COVID-19 free for 4 consecutive days, Manipur today reports 1 new case of COVID-19 out of 101 samples tested in past 24 hours. And India reports 2,022 new COVID-19 cases, 2,099 recoveries and 46 deaths in last 24 hours. Active cash loads dropped to 14,832. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Yang